I was thinking about change, because that's a very, I feel that's a very endurable word in our culture, that we always are striving for something, a change. And when I started in the office almost 20 years ago, there was this just practicality about salary. We were going to be corporate governance, were going to be the new thing. And I remember all the struggle around getting into that. And after a year, we actually found out that that was not what we were going to do. So we've moved further. We got another system that we are well, I think we still think that was a good change. Went into the ladder system for salary, and I think that is now 20 years down the lane. It's being discussed. And it's being opposed to also, but I think that is part of, the change that we can really move through. And then it was change also on another level. It was who are we? That was also pretty early in my time here. We needed to find out what was Snøhetta. How did we look upon ourselves? How did we think others looked at us? What did we want to be? How would we like to be perceived? And we spent a lot of time, evenings even, getting into groups, sitting together, thinking, writing, presenting, finding words that was going to be, come down to 3 words that would describe us. This is, a lot of corporations do that. But it was, I was at that time hadn't been here for so many years. So for me to use all that time felt very, it felt like I was in an atmosphere that really wanted us all to take part in change, which I think is the big difference from where I've been before, where many things have come from above and then you have to kind of adapt. We were part of it. The funny thing is that I can't really remember which words we actually ended up with. I think it was something about, being innovative and being bold. It wasn't really that. I don't think that was really, at the end of the day, the most important. It was that we were in that process, trying to define ourselves and finding out who was Snøhetta and what was it to be a Snøhetta. And then the last little thing about that was the opera team. For 8 years we worked on the opera, and I started in the beginning, and we were a lot of new people coming from different worlds and also trying to be a good and well-functioning team. And there were some friction, and a lot of friction were on the definition of how to be structured and still maintain the creativity, which is of course extremely important. And we spent a lot of time on that, and finally had a chaos pilot coming in. That is also quite fantastic that your company is really investing this kind of time and money to really have a team be the best they can be. So we spent we had 3 days with a chaos pilot. And even then, I don't remember what was the words or whatever we ended up, but the whole thing is that I think we became a very good and well-functioning team. I think also that is part of why we eventually, the whole project got to be a great success. It was also part of how we were able to perform together with all our clients and all our consultants and everything. I think that was a great experience